Hi guys, and welcome back to the FSL Female Esports League Valorant Open Group Stages. Once again, we're Richard and Illustrato here to bring you guys the games this weekend. And of course, this season of the FSL would not have been possible without our sponsors, Super Solid, Dreamcore Intel, as well as our media partner, Yahoo. If you guys are looking to upgrade your computer, now that we're all spending a bit more time at home, I know I've been spending a lot of time at home lately gaming in the last couple of months. High performing processor like the new 10th generation ones from Intel will definitely improve your gaming experience. With that, guys, we're on to our very next game of the group stages. It's going to be Group C. We do have Thai team Pinku Notori going up against Fulcrum Valkyrie from the Philippines.
Wait, isn't it Affinity versus Vendetta?
Wait, what?
Oh no, I am wrong and you are correct. Sorry, that was the next game. Vendetta and Affinity is the one after this, but you're right. It's Pinku Notori versus Fulcrum Valkyrie.
You're seeing 2 steps into the future.
I just get ahead of myself. But the next map we'll be seeing very, very soon. Actually, let me pull that up real quick, see what we've got on our hands here. I think I'll show that to you in a second, but of course, let's talk about the teams themselves in the meantime. So as you mentioned, we got Pinku Notori. I know you wanted to talk about these girls right here. They're 6 girls from Thailand. What do you know about them?
I mean, what do I not know about these girls, Illustrato? I mean, we had a bit of a longer break just now to really check out this team. Guys, if you haven't checked them out already, they've got their very own Facebook page. They've got a website, as you mentioned. There's 6 girls from Thailand, but the organization does have a lot of girls on their roster. They play a couple of different games as well, not just Valorant, but the team, I don't want to say they're an idol team, but if you've taken a look at their website, I mean, most of the girls are streamers as well, and I think they do various other things such as, photo shoots, dancing, singing, that sort of thing, and they're also good at Valorant, and this is their second time actually taking part in FSL Valorant Open. Last season, season 2. Season 2 was the one where I was cheering them on so hard in groups, but we didn't manage to stream any of their games at that time. This time is, I think, their first time having one of their games on the English stream. And I don't want to say I'm going to be a biased caster, but I am hard rooting for this team.
We can root for them all we want in the game itself, because we're about to get started here. The second series of the day. Take a quick look, ladies and gents. It's going to be none other than Pinku Notori versus Fulcrum Valkyrie. Also a formidable team. 4th time joining us in the FSL. And they have performed quite significantly. They have gotten through to the group stages. I mean, never really ending up in the playoffs so far, but obviously a lot of room for improvement there. Let's take a quick look at how this shapes up. And
yeah, they don't have a...
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Into round 1 to be at this round so far. It's already 4v5. Oh no, Reyna healing in a round spot. Absolutely gunned down. This is going to be 8-1 right now. Really nice shooting from Mid-Arca.
What was that flick and
somebody got placement. It's all about that crosshair placement, man, and those fast reflexes. But 4-1 in the first round. And is that going to be a frenzy pickup into round 2? What?
Clip it. Like, seriously, Twitch, I mean, chat, wherever you're watching. Sorry, this is Facebook, YouTube, and Yahoo. So, please, I swear to God, clip that insane flick, 180 right click on the classic, disgusting. Oh my God, what a way to start off this game. And then you just know that it's going to be hot today here. 1-0 already, but it's shaping up to be another B hit yet again, hoping to catch them off guard. This is the current read that they have. They do have a lurker in the form of that Cypher. And Mint Oka will be using those smokes already, trying to get onto that site quite quickly. Traps will be deployed and used already, forcing them off this angle right now. Can't get any closer at the moment, but little do they know, lurking in the smoke is going to be Name, but will be traded out quickly as Mint Auka gets 2 kills with a frenzy. Looking to push into the side at the moment, and she gets a 3rd already. Nicole G looking to trade this bat. Very low HP, has a ghost. I do not favor her odds, and this round has turned on its
Spike
head.
planted.
This quick push on to be proving to be very successful.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you know, you're into round number 2, usually 1v3. You kind of want to consider if you're gonna go Evo or not. The thing is though, because it's round 2 and she really only has a ghost, there's not that much point trying to carry your ghost into the next round. So she just try to go for it right there. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. We're going to see a 1-1 right now. So even Steven all around.
8 kills already. It's the second round for Mint Aoka right there. Just insane. On an eco round, gets 4 kills with a frenzy. Shows what she's capable of. But look at this. From this close angle, Nicole G, tailwind out. Gets punished though, but the refrag is already there available for him. Paranoia to help reposition. Rogue does pick up the op and somehow manages to get into a safer spot. It's going to be a rotation now, however.
Yeah, I mean, with the changes to the operator in the most recent patch has gone up from 4,500 credits to 5,000. So it's a really expensive gun to picking up on that round. It does work out. It's a 3v4 situation right now. Reina does pop her ultimate, gets gunned down though. It's the Killjoy suffragation already popped up just to give them a bit more vision before the plant. Right now we're going to see how well they can hold the plant site down though. Reina over by the corner. Let's get smoked.
It's already, quite frankly, a brawl here in Mandalka. Nice. Quick turnaround right there. Able to get closer, but Hysteria getting punished, trying to get onto that sneaky angle.
Yeah,
lead us into a 2-1.
I mean, that's the thing about the sneaky angles, right? We saw right now, just now from the Reina as well, when she was kind of walking towards container from elbow. The side of her gun, if you guys were watching, just barely peeked out for a second, which is how Omen knew that she was there and knew to pre-fire around the corner. And that's the thing with Valorant and with FPS games. I think if a lot of players are coming over from, say, League of Legends, or if this is their first shooter, kind of, you know, in real life, how when you see someone, they can probably see you. That's not the way it works in FPS. You really need to get those angles down. Sometimes they can see your gun peeking out from the corner. Sometimes, like, you know, crouching would be their option. That sort of thing. It's just these little tips. They're a bit harder to pick up for people just coming over to
Get out of my way
this time.
Yeah, and it's not always very straightforward though, but 2-1 right now. And it's actually Pinku Notori who's in the lead. Nicole G does bring out the Blade Storm, dashes through, misses every single opportunity to sneak that kill. Hysteria gets that trade kill, but Mint Aoka with a spray down! Double kill with that spray transfer right there. Nice stop as teleports just away. Instead, will be expected, but it doesn't matter. Tricky closes off that kill right there with the frenzy. Will pick up a rifle for herself. Has a battle to work with, leering outside heaven just to be able to get that peek in. It's still going to be a tough ask right now as they currently are sitting low on HP and it's a man disadvantage.
Target out. Target destroyed.
Yeah, try to set up the tower right there for the crossfire position and a bit more vision, but it's going to get shot down almost instantly. Now it's a 1v3. I'm not sure Killjoy really wants to go for this play. You can see Minius right there. Oh, that's such a good spot for the alarm bot as well. Gets gunned down by KJ, making it a 1v2 right now. I'm gonna go off, and that's it. Defenders just weren't able to try and get the defuse right there. I like that we're seeing it very measured kind of play towards the end. They know that it's still the first couple rounds of the game, and they're not really hard committing to try and go for the defuse.
Yes, this should do.
Just want to point out though, 12 kills already in 4 rounds. It is a 5th round now, but within 4 rounds for Mint Aoka.
I mean, I don't want to say that buying Frenzy in round 2 is cheese, because like, hey, whatever works, man. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people like the Ares is kind of like an Odin light. I think the Frenzy is kind of considered the Ares light. If you're just going for that quick, fast spray, it does sometimes net you a lot of kills. It does work out sometimes. Right now, over in Lamps, trying to get the lead. Who's gonna get that shot first? It is gonna go over to Trishima on the Reyna.
Spike planted.
Up the second kill onto the Cypher.
Player remaining.
Nicole does get gunned down with that operator too over in CT, and once again, Killjoy Lady is gonna find herself in the same situation as earlier in 1v2, but does run over to pick up the operator. See if she can pick up anyone over at A main. Doesn't really see the Cypher who was there, however. Gonna set up her tower. She kind of makes a quick getaway with that 5k gun. Pretty stonks, bringing it into the next round if she can stay alive here. Speaking through Hookah.
Yeah, there's nothing really much to do in this round but save the op. I mean, we know about how it's changed a lot, right? 5,000 credits. It's a very expensive investment to make, and if you lose that op, it's a very big blow, especially if you hand it over to the opposing team, which is like the worst thing that you can do at this point. So for the moment, Fulcrum Valkyrie will have to just go off of it. The thing is, the op is still good enough, especially on that jet, that you can buy around it, no matter what, like, how much your credits are, no matter what your balance is. Just you can still somehow manage to find those early picks, but you do have to play aggressive, which is what I'm going to look for Nicole G. If you're at a gun disadvantage, you need to be able to go for these aggressive picks, just like what we're seeing from Nicole G now, but no one's going to be on the receiving end of it.
Yeah, it's not going to work out this time, but from what I remember from the past seasons, I do believe that Nicole G is their jet main as well as their operator player. So yeah, really good on them being able to bring it into this round, especially at an eco disadvantage.
Get out of my way.
5-man rushing onto site.
Rolling Thunder is available. Will it be used though? And that's the Bladestorm making a full connection. Big whip from Rogue right there. Gotta be the hot hands to be deployed as well, and AoE Jiwa will be securing the elbow position. Looking like another round on the board. Nicole G
Last player
doesn't
standing.
get that shot off, and what a flick from AoE Jiwa.
Yep, that was pretty sweet. I think that's setting the tone for the rest of the day, especially after that game one that we saw. I mean, there's just so much good shooting that we've seen so far this morning. We're just 2 games in.
I feel like Nicole G has to do a little bit of work on that operator. Like, there's a couple of shots that she definitely should have hit, like especially on Heaven. Maybe was caught off looking at the minimap or something like that, and that last pick as well. I don't imagine it's a ping issue. It just seems like maybe she's got to get warmed up, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, we were talking earlier, changes to the op right now. The sight is a bit slower for you to aim down, that sort of thing. Also, a couple of damage changes here and there. Talking about ping as well. Should have Keeper's advantage if she does have that lower ping. Then we are into round 7.
And they really like the B hit right here. They're gonna deploy that ultimate right there from the Killjoy. Minius gets a frag in response. Hysteria could make it defensive. Doesn't deny the bomb plant. Doesn't deny the spike plant. And it actually gets turned around on its head. Swampy! Whoa, look at that shot from Minius though, getting broke despite the fact that he is stunned up, and Swampy getting that final blow onto Nicole G. That jiggle peek from that angle, despite the disadvantage, somehow prevails in that duel, bring us to a 6-1.
Yeah, I think the scoreline isn't really what we were quite expecting coming into this game. Of course, Pinku and Notori are on the attacking side, from the red side. On the right, defending, of course, is going to be Fulcrum Valkyrie over on the blue side, just because I think Bind, it's a bit more CT-sided. I mean, it's definitely not as bad as Split, I want to say.
Oh yeah, 100%. And Minius opening the round up with a kill. It's a good start. They have lost a lot of HP on a couple of players though, but it's a straight up rush onto the A site. AoE is still looking for more here. Gets one. Could turn around. Oh my god, the adjustment! Beautiful stuff right here. Coming from the side of Pinku Notori. What a quick click.
Yep, and right now it's 1v5, although Trishi does make it a sweet 1v4. Omen is low, although Cypher and Sova do have their ultimates up, so if they do want to guarantee a round win for the side of Pinku and Notori, yep, they're not even going to use their ultimates there. They know they have the man advantage. It's just a simple matter of going on the arena hunt and picking it up. They're going to make it a really easy 7-1 right now, which is a bit rough. Not gonna lie, I think most teams in general would prefer being on the defense side. For Bayern, so it's a bit harder to attack, especially the teleporters. But then over on the CT side, it's kind of a small map. That's the thing. For most of these smaller maps, it does tend to be a bit more CT-sided, just because on the defense you can rotate a lot faster. The retake is a bit easier.
And that's an example of like shots that you should really hit every day. That was a slow peak that should have connected, and that should have been a 4v5 at the start of the game. But just really not finding the connections that Nicole G needs here. Will be forced to rotate off, but they have 2 ops onto A now. So the quick rotation coming in. Mint Alka is ready to go ahead and take this push and going to be greeted by literally nobody at the moment. So starting to hit onto that site. Nobody to greet them. Should be a free plant. As I say that, Hysteria makes a quick denial. Does get traded out by Minions right here, and Trishi from the elbow position manages to get a kill of her own now. 3v4. Trishi gets traded out in the end. And it's now a 2v3 here. Information now available, but Nicole G, what a way to finally come in with a shot that she needed at just the right time. Bring us to a 2v1. Nicole G will miss that one, and AoE Jima still has a chance, and this has an op though on the side of Rogue. Camera might be available. I have
retrieved the spike.
Has been 30 seconds left.
She's there because of the cage. Oh, that was nice. So Rogue knew the Cypher was somewhere in that direction because she saw the cage going down on the opposite side of the container. And then it's kind of, you have a bit more than, it's a bit better than a 50-50, right? Because you have the cage, and then so it's a bit telegraphed that she's probably trying to go towards the left side after you see that utility going down. But yeah, very nicely done at the end. And also, when you talk about the operator for Nicole G, I mean, that's the thing, right? Because you're starting on defense, and the thing is, if you have the op on defense, you're almost always going to be having that peak advantage. That is the advantage of starting on the CT side. So, yeah, I do agree. I don't think she should be losing as many trades. But I mean, you know, hey, it's early in the day. This might be the warm-up, you never know.
Could be, but Bladestorm now being pulled out here. Nicole G in a close angle, absolutely whips the right click. Just doesn't get that connection. Now Trishi will be tagged up through the box, through triple. Will be using a Lear to reposition in the end. Minius does have a couple of flashes though, does bring out Rogue, running it back, will be denied, and just not a lot of information gained in the end. Rogue lets her slip through as Trishi gets a kill in the end, but still has the lockdown on the neck. Rogue knows where she is. AoE Jima though has the finesse, has the aim to take down Hysteria, and brings us to a 2v3.
Yeah, I mean, running back is used to get a bit more information, just to know that there's definitely an operator over watching the line of sight straight down to showers. And just made use of that reload timing to
30 seconds left
to the other side. Now it's going to be a 2v3. Jiwa does have the spike. He's gonna go for the climb over at the default spot though. Flanking around the side. Picks up that very easy kill off the side for making it a 1v3 right now. Minius, yep, not gonna be able to prevent the diffuse, and Trishi down to 6 health is not gonna matter. Her team's got that. And that's it. That's kind of exactly the point in the game where they needed to take a round, because if they'd gone something like 8-2 at this point, it'd be really dicey. I think 7-3, you know, you're a bit worried but not too worried. You can kind of bring things back.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a 7-5 scoreline on the half, and you win the pistol, you'll basically level things out anyway. But the thing is, for me, the main concern is that the reason why they're winning these rounds is because Trishi is hitting amazing shots, and that's not exactly the most consistent thing that you want. Okay, that jump right there. Nicole G finally gets 2, pushing into showers, and this is what we like to see, that aggressive control, that responsive and affirmative defense that we're seeing right now. This was what was missing earlier, but now it's starting to look a lot better.
Yep, a lot of utility being used at the start. Omen smoke going down, as well as the Sova drone. Just kind of just check out where the positions are outside of lamps. Minions right now. You might want to go in. Yep, there's the flash. Through the smoke, though. Gonna get nearsighted. Scared with those sneaky shots around the back. And right now it's gonna be a matter of who peeks first.
I like that teleport right there. It was a clever one, but just doesn't spot anyone out. It doesn't easily spot it, but Nicole G finding another kill, and that's a flawless just when they need to. Like you said, they needed to win the previous round, and they actually really needed to win this as well. So just so that they have all the economy that they need. Oh, sorry, I take that back. It's the last round, but regardless, they needed that round anyway. If they win this one, it'll be 7-5, and very, very doable, very comebackable. That's not a word, but
Here.
very, very possible.
Yeah, I mean, it is bind. So actually, if you're taking 5 rounds on the defense on bind, kind of after the swap, you're in a really good spot. So I don't think that there's anything for Fulcrum Valkyrie to be worrying about just yet. They did make it into the top 8 over in season 1 of the FSL Valorant Open. They also participated in season 2 and season 3. However, they didn't make it out of groups in the last 2 seasons. I think they had a scoreline of something like 1-2 in group stages for both season 2 and season 3. So they're definitely hoping to make it to tomorrow's playoff rounds this time, and picking up a second win would definitely help that. I think they won their first game 13-8 just now over at 12 p.m. So yeah, if they do take this one, they're in a really good spot to place top of their group.
Just a quick technical pause. There's a couple of people have been experiencing a couple of issues here, and that's just the limitation that we have. Obviously, we're not playing on LAN. The way the world is at the moment, we have to just sort of adapt. Look at this flash here, right, Rogue? Could be huge here. Oh no, just wait a little too long for that, but here comes the play right now, pushing it through the teleporter. The paranoia is good. Miniest and Minalka clean it up, deny that set piece. What a play right there. What a counter play.
Yep, Trishi right now. On the other side, over at Becca CT is waiting for the Molly to wear off. They're going for a sneaky teleporter play right here on the hunt. 5 versus 2. Pick up that killjoy, shooting her in the back. That's gotta hurt. Making a 1v4. We'll see what Trishi can do. We are in the last round before the top. There's no point keep going. Nope. Sad way to go, man. Getting shot in the back by Minions.
Switching sides.
So it is going to be a 8-4 going into the swap, which all things considered is a pretty good score. I think 8-4 and like 7-5. They're kind of the 2 scores where both teams are really satisfied. You know, neither team is really worried with this type of score going forward. So not
quite
quite
much
even.
To worry about.
Yeah.
Like you can easily come back from this. If you win the pistol round, it's gonna be 8-6, and then it's just one more win, and then you force them into an eco. You know, it's not an impossibility. So we've seen them play well. It's just really a matter of finding that consistency. They have been showing like glimmers of really excellent gameplay. It's just been a little on and off, hit and miss, you know. But if they can somehow find that their groove, I think we'll have a better chance here.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about right now is that they are trying to attack versus the team that does have the Cypher as well as Sova. So the thing is, you know, if you can make it through the attacking rounds with the Cypher on your squad, by the time you get to the defense side on bind, you're pretty much guaranteed to have better utility than the other team. So that's kind of the only thing I'm worried about, but we'll see how that works out.
Here.
It's actually... Oh, hold on. Before I get to that, look at this position here. Could be it's looking like a straight up A hit though, but the lurk has been punished. Hysteria goes down. Full flash right now. Trishy pushing into the smoke. Will not find the head at the moment. Does actually get a headshot, but just doesn't get the kill. Will be refragged by Lady, but Tao had name will be dashing away, but into her death regardless. Lady will finish that off, getting a third kill in this round.
30
Looking
seconds
for the
left.
spike plant, though, but they have information on where that player is.
One enemy
Look at the
remaining.
HP on everybody. It's so low. Minius finds Rogue, and the HP on Lady is just
Swarm grenade
definitely
out.
not there right now. Has to use a swarm grenade because of the fear that there might be somebody trying to push her. 14 seconds left. The teleport is a very possible strategy.
10
if she
seconds
can
left.
Even get onto the
Placing
site.
swarm grenade.
Doesn't have a lot of time, so has to get the spike down perfectly. She will be able to do it. Won't
Spike
have time
ahead.
to reposition at all, though. Oh, look at that. That nice swarm grenade. Oh, yeah. Okay, Aojiwa.
Oh,
That
no.
tap, that flick, too quick.
Yeah, I mean, you can see in chat, like, her team just telling her, nice try. That was really a nice try from Lady. I mean, she had the absolute clutch to plant the spike right there. I think she started planting at about 7.5 seconds. The spike takes like 5 seconds to fully plant, so she just barely made it down. So she does get her team an extra 300 credits from the spike plant, but I think her team was probably hoping for more than that. I think it's, 1v2, 1v3 at the end. It's a bit hard to clutch out, especially as a killjoy if, say, you don't have your ultimate at that point, but yeah, it was definitely a nice try.
It's getting a
94
little bit.
though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's 9-4. It's getting a little bit risky here.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the scoreline that you're hoping to see.
Mm-hmm. All right, 5-man A, straight down main. Very slow.
And mind you, they only have classics, so it's got to be a straight up A hit right here. And this Aldrone is gonna spot 2. Maybe they spotted 3. One of the players was obscured by that
In the smoke, yeah.
smoke. Yeah.
Oh, they're just gonna lay down the disorient right there, and just back out. I'm gonna go through Link. Looks like they might want to rotate round to B. So nope, they're gonna stick around. They're gonna split. I think 3-2.
A little bit of a whiff.
They're trying to see if there's anyone in hookah to see if they could instead go to B, but they are. I like what we're seeing, which is Cypher actually rotating over towards the B side to try and back up the B site, and right now the rest of the team is gonna make their way down through B long.
I thought you were about to say downtown.
30 seconds left.
Fast I'm homebound, but I'll take that too. B site now being secured. Aojiwa has a lot to do if she's gonna hold it. Doesn't do it at all. But Alpad name will be able to find a couple of kills right there. Will be traded out immediately. Though 3 now for her. Can she find the ace? Nice kill win out. 11 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Because Rogue will get that flank kill. 7 seconds left to get that spike, and it's going to go
Last
down without
area
a shadow
remaining.
of doubt. Muniz though will get the spike planter, and that's got to be the round on the board again. And somehow it, it's another round back after back. From Pinku Notori.
Yeah,
Am I saying
I
that
mean,
right? Pinku Notori?
Pink and Notori. Yeah, I think that's right. But yeah, I mean, Reyna just caught reloading in a bad spot over at elbow. So some of the things about Bind, right? I mean, that round we saw the timer expire, and the attacking side just weren't able to get the plant down in time. It's kind of, I want to say, you see that happen kind of the most often on Bind, where you see a lot of teams try to go for one site and then go through Link or go through the teleporter for the other site, but then they just kind of run down the clock and they aren't really able to get control of any site to land. I think we see that happen the most on Bind out of the 5 maps right now.
Running down the clock is a very dangerous game, but look at Hysteria's position already up here. It's looking like a clean take at the moment. Lady does get a kill, although Lady finds a second one.
Get out of my
From
way.
elbow, Cape Out Neum does find a third. Now Hysteria and the skills going down left and
what a
right. Spike
shot.
Carrier actually goes down. The run is back. Will force him all the way to the other side now, and it's a 2v3 retake. Still doable. Look at the health on Reyna. could be taken down any moment here if they find a kill, but it's a double peek from Hookah. Not exactly the best thing in the world to do
One
that.
enemy remaining.
And yeah, especially after getting dropped like that, no, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, they heard the footsteps too from the jump out of the window. Also, because of the position of the smoke, they weren't ever going to be able to make that little sneaky hop over onto the box to not have sound. So because they jumped straight from the window, I think Nicole G was able to hear them, and then it's just a matter of getting that easy shot onto Swampy as well as Miniest. So they're going to make it a 10 and 5 right now. It looks like they're going to 3-2. Try Hookah as well as B long, going for the split push. We'll see how this works out. Oijua does have the trapwire and the cage. Oh, pretty aggressive positioning, actually.
And he gets away with it. She gets away with it, excuse me. Somehow managing to get a kill and then running all the way back. Nicole G, though, will level the playing field as the B site is yet again their target of choice here. Minius looking to get sneaky through the smoke, pulling out that flash any second now. Indeed, will be getting flashed. Will find the kill with the flash. They could find the second. No, runs out of bullet. Lady's there to back him out, though, but it's a 2v1 in the end. Very possible still. The sheriff was successful and
one enemy remaining.
Looking for that headshot. Nicole G gets one. Has information on where that cipher is though. Sees the camera being pulled out there. The spike has not been planted, mind you.
1v1. Jet's right behind the container. Doesn't get spotted out by the camera.
Hey.
Nicole G's trying to bait the plant right here. Oh no!
Oh.
Right in the head from the back. That's absolutely not fair, man. But I mean, when they go on point out is the earlier kill. I think it was onto Phoenix or Sova, but they got taken out by the Killjoy Tower. And the thing is, because they were on pistols that round. The thing about the KJ Tower, especially for the pistol rounds, is that it has so much health. It has 125 health on the tower. So the thing is, if you're shooting it with a classic or like a sheriff during those pistol rounds, you actually take quite a couple of shots, especially if you're at range. From that, those are really
Get out of my way.
And AoE Jimo was able to not only get the kill at the start of the round, which brings the advantage to them. They also she gets away with it and finds the last kill as well. So really good stuff right there from Nicole G. Dashing in, picks up a vandal. Misses the wind orb, doesn't matter though. Will be spotted by the tripwire and will not have any more dash available though. Minius will clean things up though. As the round is decisively yet again going to the favor of Pinku Notori. Match point.
Match point.
Yeah, and what a game. I mean, 5-12. We're kind of expecting a bit better, I think, from Fulcrum Valkyrie after the swap, but hasn't really quite panned out for them just yet.
Although, match point, what do you got? They have a Killjoy ult. I'm not saying that it's possible, but the scoreline really started to run away quite sooner, but it doesn't really tell the tale of how close this game initially was. This game could easily just doesn't land the timing, but this could have easily been like a 12, I think 8, 12-9 scoreline, I think, because of how clutch those rounds were in the end. It's just that when it came down to the nitty-gritty, Pinku Notori just ended up clutching those rounds.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like they're gonna try and commit to A right here, and there's the Killjoy ult going to go down. Covers such a large area as well. However, since they did plan it kind of in the middle of the site, they aren't gonna cover the CT side. It's really covering most of a link, which isn't really going to swap the counter rotation coming out from Valkyrie. What was that kill?
Oh no, gets detained mid Hunter's Fury. There's nothing you can do about that. Can't get through your Hunter's Fury, and it ends up in a 1v1 here. Pushing through the smoke, gets hurt, gets a lot of damage though. Free Fire, this
Last
angle
player
will
standing.
prevail. Trish
30
brings it
seconds
back to a
left.
1v1. If anyone can keep her team alive, it's her. And Miniest here has heard the audio cue as to where that came from. Trying to go for the sneaky kill right here. And the timing doesn't work out. Trishing with a quick flick onto the head brings her team to a 6-12, keeping them alive for just another round.
What was that? I thought she was dead for sure. Minius had that one in the bag, had her from the back as well. But Trishi, as you mentioned, clutches that one out. Also, she did get the overheal from that second last kill, which is really crucial. She was, I think, 33 health going into that one. If she hadn't been able to get that soul orb and the heal off from that kill, that probably would have made all the difference. But I mean, they're still in the game right now. 6-12 Rogue once again trying to go for the peek around the side. Isn't going to see the Phoenix flashing this time. I think Miniest learned her lesson from earlier. They are gonna hear the operator's shot taking out the Cypher camera over at B. However, of course, Cypher traditional start on Bind is going to be on the B side, and here's the push coming in.
Oh, that's the Rolling Thunder going to be committed right there. Not going to do a lot, though. But here comes the run it back. Minius doesn't get a lot of value from it, but Nikolji does. Gets traded out by Aoijima in the end, though. And Rogue finding a pickoff with that operator. Still alive in the backside CT, though. It's still 2-3 now. Nice spray from Trishy to level the playing field here, but still has quite a bit of work to do as Minius with the flank. Does enough to get that quick kill onto Rogue, who was caught the wrong way. And Trishy has brought it back so many times for her team.
Defenders
Will
win.
be able to do it another time. 13-16. Pinku Notori come ahead.
Whew. What a game. I think we're kind of expecting a closer game. Perhaps coming into this one, especially around in the middle of the game, things did look very close. But unfortunately, yeah, it is going to be a 12-6. And I think this means that Group C is shaking up to be a really exciting group. I think most of the teams are standing at one loss currently. So I think it's probably all down to game number 3 for Group C. I mean, I personally, so last season of the FSL, I played in last season's FSL. I think I was casting for season 1, season 2, and right now we're into season 4. But I think at season 3, I was like, you know what? I'm a girl too. I kind of want to have that competitive competition experience, feel what it's like being a pro player. My team trained for a month. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I'm not playing on my team for this season, but my team is also in Group C. They're Beef Boys, so they lost to Fulcrum Valkyrie at 12 p.m. I'm not saying I'm a bias caster, but I'm really excited to see how Group C shapes up and to see who makes it through.
Yeah, and you know, season 3, like you said, was a lot of fun. I only managed to catch a glimpse of it. I don't think I ever caught any of your games, but you know, I really wish I did.
You didn't miss much. You did not miss much.
I'll have to look back and sort of try to find that footage. But in the meantime, of course, we do have to take a short 10-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. Got to catch our breath after you know, those really great couple of games. In the meantime, though, we will be seeing. Be right back, because when we return, it's going to be Haven, and we've got a game from Valkyrie going up against Affinity, 2 teams from the Philippines, my home country. I can't wait to see what they've got. They're going to be playing on Haven. So again, we'll be returning shortly. Don't go anywhere. The FSL Open Valorant 4 will return. I'm Illustrato. This is Ray Richu. We'll be back. Don't touch that browser.